Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is April if this is your first time here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you my everyday look that I do when I have somewhere to be and I don't want to think about how I want my makeup done. I just throw this on real quick. Yep, real quick. You'll see in the video. It's real quick. Before we get into the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're aware when I do upload video. Alright guys, now let's get into it. Okay, so for my everyday eye, I like to use one palette. I don't like to use like a whole bunch of colors or a whole bunch of palette unless I'm doing like a super intricate look or I just want to use a lot of eyeshadow. But in a hurry, I just like to use my favorite palette, which is the Perception palette by Makeup Shayla and ColourPop. I've literally, it's so dirty. I use it all the time. It's so dirty. But it's my favorite palette because it has so many like warm neutral tones, which I like to wear. And then it has shimmers and then a couple cool tones here and there, which I don't really wear, but just in case I may need to, I have it. So I'm gonna start with Culture, which is this guy right here. And I'm going to take a fluffy 224 brush and just pop that in the crease. I've already primed my eyes with the MAC 24 Hour Extended Base. Okay, so next to like give the eye or the crease a little bit more warmth, I like to go in with Revenge, which is this like reddish brown right here. And I'm taking the same 224 brush and literally just going right over it. Okay, so you see how it kind of just warms the eye up a little bit? Okay. So from here you could like cut the crease if you wanted to, which I normally do, but if I'm like in a hurry and I just want to put like just pop on a lid color, that's what I'll do. And then you can use like any of these colors from her palette. You can use TF, Diva, Spill the Tea, Strut and Slay, like any of these shades over here. You could just put on the lid and definitely like get like a different look. So I think I'm gonna use Diva. It looks like this. It's more of like a, it's not gold, but it's not like champagne either. It's like a mix between both. But even though I'm not cutting the crease, I'm still going to spray it with my Fix Plus. And this was a limited edition one. This was Cucumber. I just found it. Next, I'm going to take one of my favorite shades in the palette. It's called Shade. It looks like this, and it's more of a purplish, brownish color. And I'm going to take that on a 217, which is more of like a dense, fluffy brush, and kind of just press it onto the outer corner, and then blend it. So of course I'm gonna do wing liner, but I'm gonna try to do like a little one. Let's see. And I'm just taking the Brush Black brush stroke liner. And I just applied my ColourPop primer. For foundation, I don't know which one I'm going to use. I can use my stick foundation, my Maybelline, or I think I'm going to use my Cover FX. This is in the shade N90. So I usually set my face with my powder first, but lately I haven't been setting my primer as much because sometimes I notice like right around here it's like too much product. But it definitely does keep me matte. I just need to control like how much powder I'm putting on. And I think it also depends on the foundation as well. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with my Kylie Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Granola. I think the difference between Granola and Chai is that Granola is just a little bit more of my skin tone. It's closer to like the NC45 and Max Pro Longwear Concealer, like shade range, not like formula. And Chai is like a little bit, it's just like a smidget lighter. It wouldn't quite be an NC42, but it's not as dark as a NC45. It's like in between. So for contour, I'm just going to go in with my ColourPop concealer, and then this is in the shade Dark Deep 56. And instead of a sponge, I'm going to use a powder brush to buff it out this time. For blush, I'm going to go in with Vintage Grape, and this is also by MAC. This is just like a soft purple blush. This is limited edition. This came out years ago, so I'm pretty sure it's discontinued by now. However, I do feel like NYX does have a blush very similar to this with the purple and then the ombre. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot more inexpensive. I think it's maybe like $9.99 or $10.99, something like that. So moving on to highlight, which is one of my favorite parts. I have a ton of highlighters, so if I'm just doing like a regular look like this, which may not be regular to everybody because I have wing liner, lashes, a darker outer corner, but this is my regular everyday look. I pick up any highlighter, whichever one like is closest to me. Usually is Pose and Boomin', which is the Makeup Shayla and ColourPop cosmetic collab, and I like Pose a little bit more than I like Boomin' because Pose is a little bit more bronzy, which as Boomin' is a little bit more golden, and I like to be more bronzy. But I definitely wear Boomin', I just have to wear it on top of Pose. And now I'm gonna go in with Boomin'. And I like to take a brush and kind of just mix my blush with the highlight, so it's not like just a streak of highlight and then a streak of blush. And then next I'm going to take shade and do the same thing and just go right along the lash line. Next I'm going to take the shade Unbothered, which is this shade right here. It looks white, but it's actually more of an iridescent. And pop that in the inner corner. Like that. Next for lips, I'm going to take Chestnut by MAC, which is just like a brown lip pencil. And I like to fill in like a good portion of my lip with the pencil so that whatever we put in the middle just blends better. You just press it together. My everyday look, I am 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be wearing a nude lip. And I just know it works for me. The hardest part is figuring out which nude lip I'm gonna wear because I have so many. That's like all I buy. I will wear an occasional pop of color here and there, but that takes too much like thought effort. So I know a nude lip will go with any look, especially this one. So that's when I'm gonna do that. For lips, I'm going to take this liquid lip. It is called Desire, and it is by a Baltimore-based company called the Cree Collection. And it looks like this. And it is a liquid lip. Now I do have a lip gloss to go with it that is called Joyce. Pretty sure I messed that up. I think it's called Joyce. But I feel like I like this color like by itself on its own. Let me see what the gloss looks like on my hand. So the gloss looks like that. I'll tap a little on the middle. It's actually really pretty. So next I'm just going to take my ColourPop All-Star setting spray and just spray my cheeks. Alright guys, so this is the final look. This was what I do if I am just going somewhere and I'm like, okay, I don't want to think about what I want to put on my face or what shadows I want to use. Like this palette, it literally has everything you need. I use it all the time. Well, I cycle through my palettes. Like I try to give everyone a little bit of love, but the Perception palette literally has everything that I need. So it's so easy for me to just literally do the same crease colors and just switch out the lid and then just pop something on the outer corner. I know this may seem like a lot for most people, but this is how I look every day. If I'm like, I don't want to think about what colors I want to wear, this is just what I want to put on. Definitely try out this liquid lip. I will put the link to her Instagram below in the description box. It is very pigmented, it's so pretty, and then the gloss is something I would probably wear by itself because I like this like set together, but I probably would have left the lip more matte by itself so it could stay matte, and then worn this over probably like MAC's Pink Plaid or Myrrh lipstick, or even just Chestnut, and this like in the middle would be like so pretty. So I'm gonna leave a link to her Instagram below where you can see all her other products. She has ton of other lips, but I thought that this would go perfect with this look. And again, I switch out my lips like all the time, so 9 times out of 10 you're gonna see me in a nude. Anyway, I don't think I have anything else to say, and thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Get out the door. I know it looks like a lot, but I promise it's not. Before we get into the video, I would like you to comment. I can't. Let me just say hi, watch the video. I don't know what to say.